Your account is private. I cannot see that you're in the queue when I'm doing it from a different account. So if you get all jacked off because people don't let you up, the reason is the admins or the mods cannot see you because your account is private. All right, so here goes one of the private accounts. Where are you from?
New York.
What brings you up? Hold on, let me turn you up actually.
You need to get a job and exercise. Don't worry about abstract political issues. You're on
Very good.
TikTok all day. You're a fucking idiot. No one even listens to you. You're a
Okay.
failure in life.
But wait, aren't you here listening to my
No,
broadcast?
I just wanted to let you know, get a job. Like,
Okay.
no one cares what your
But
opinion
everybody knows
is.
I'm a cashier at McDonald's.
What?
I'm a cashier at McDonald's?
That's fucking embarrassing.
Why?
Because you're a failure in life.
Because I'm a cashier at McDonald's.
Yeah,
That's fucked up, bro.
it is fucked up. No, I mean you're acting like you're like Walter Cronkite. Like what you say matters.
Okay.
You know what my parents taught me? Don't worry about the fate of the
Let's
world.
get drunk and go on TikTok and talk
No,
shit.
don't worry about the fate of the world. Do your homework. Do your
That's very
schoolwork.
wise.
Like, well, what are you worried about
I could
Ukraine
see
and
it work
Charlie
out very
Kirk?
well for you, that
What
advice.
impact does it have on your life? You don't know these things, and you need to lose weight. Don't worry
Gotcha.
about Charlie Kirk.
Gotcha.
And the way you come for people, don't expect any kindness, motherfucker.
Do you think I give a
You've
fuck?
got fucking malice in your heart.
I'm the one with malice in my heart when you're coming up here
Abso-fucking-lutely.
drunk as fuck talking shit.
Yeah, you think you're a kind person? You're fucking not.
Tell me
You're just
more.
like politics obsessed. And you have no influence. Zero. Zero
Very
influence.
good. So, do you have anything else?
I think Charlie Kirk, uh,
Well, let's be clear. Nobody cares what your drunk ass thinks about Charlie Kirk.
okay,
Let's
sure,
be 100% honest,
sure,
right?
sure.
So, anything else?
I think Charlie Kirk's killer should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, the fullest extent.
Well, how
But
very noble of you.
how you die doesn't redeem the way you live. And
Can I
he
ask
lived.
you, what was your drink of choice this morning?
I don't drink, but I
Wait,
must.
stop, stop. This is you 100% sober?
Yes.
Holy fuck.
Why do
That's
you?
amazing. That
Why do you like? Why
I
are you
would
so
have
gay
bet
for
a
Trump?
lot of money that you're hammered. That's
Why are
even
you so
better.
gay for Trump? Like, why do you
Okay.
love another man so much?
Okay.
Like,
So I'm
have
a
his flag behind you. You're a grown
correct.
ass man.
Okay.
Say something. Say something critical of Trump. Is he infallible?
I think Trump is an asshole at times. I think Trump crosses the line. Even something as dumb as Jimmy Kimmel getting fired today. There's absolutely no way that if I was Susie Wild, I would say put a tweet out mocking him. So I think Trump is an asshole at times. When like
So
he already won, Jimmy Kimmel was fired.
so
Why
why do
sit there and do
you
that?
why do you support him? What's your overarching philosophy?
I think Trump is not a perfect person. I think there's a lot of flaws, but he's better for the country right now. I
Do you
ask the question often: how would the country be better if Harris won?
We would make more AI chips. We would have smarter people from around the world in this country studying computer science, nanotechnology, biotechnology. We'd be leaders of the free world as opposed
Wait,
to
are
this.
we not leaders of the world right now?
No, it's
Okay,
in
tell me more.
decline.
I did not know that. That's breaking news.
It's in decline.
Okay,
China is hosting
tell me how.
summits.
China has always hosted summits.
No,
This
but
is not the
people
first
don't.
summit China has hosted, I can
No,
assure
but
you.
people are getting together and
Okay,
they're making their own treaties because the
okay.
white people in America are insecure. We're getting replaced. We're getting replaced. And this like if you I want to give you credit for letting me say what was on my mind because I thought you'd drop me in like the first 5 seconds.
But that's
But
not me. You should know that if you pay attention, there's nothing that you're going to say that's going to trigger me.
okay,
However,
sure.
every
But
word that
I
comes out of
would
my
say
mouth
you have
triggers
no
others.
influence. You
Wait,
don't
say
have
it
any
again.
influence. You
Sure,
have
no problem.
zero influence. You
I have
cannot.
wait. I have influence over one person. I had one person at 5 a.m. on the East Coast, drunk or not, feel that they should get up here and tell me off. I
No,
influenced you.
you bully people.
Okay, but
You,
I
yeah,
influenced you to get the fuck up here, correct?
yeah, yeah.
So
Because I
you
want to
were
stand up
triggered. Let's
against
summarize.
you.
You were triggered by the things that come out of my mouth.
Yeah, I was triggered.
Hold on. You came up here, said what you said. I don't give a fuck.
And neither do I.
Really? It
Yeah.
seemed like you gave a fuck as you were screaming at the
No,
top of your
I'm
lungs
setting
that
you
you were a bitch.
straight. I'm setting you straight. You need
You
to
didn't
get a
even say the
job.
word
You
straight.
need to exercise. You need
Okay.
to find a better career.
Well, once again, I'm a cashier at McDonald's. Don't knock it.
Yeah, sure. Congratulations. Your
Thank
parents
you.
must be really proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's all I was
Yeah,
looking for was a congratulations.
yeah. And
All right, you
if
got anything else, bro?
yeah, your claims are false.
What claims? Name one.
That there were widespread riots and vandalism after George Floyd's death. It wasn't widespread. It was isolated cases. And give it time, we'll get the same for Charlie Kirk.
Okay, so if I said there was at least 20 major cities in the United States that had some kind of damage, whether it was vandalism, looting, fire set, would that be accurate?
Pull up the posters behind you and say, this is the study that this university performed that said these were the $1 billion lost to vandalism and these were the cities set on fire, then I'll believe you. This like
Okay.
rage.
How about if we do something more simple? Were any fires set or looting when Charlie Kirk died?
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, it's trivial. It doesn't matter. America is a $1 trillion economy, and
But
there
you
are
just said
300.
America is failing.
No, yeah, it's in decline. The two things can be true at the same time. Like I know you cannot grasp that, but America can be decline and be a $1 trillion economy. You need to be around smarter people, and you need to have humility.
You think I'm around somebody more intelligent right now?
No, I think I'm below average intelligence, but you're definitely not
Way
bright
below average.
yourself.
Right, I'm way below average.
Yeah, you are of a feeble mind,
Of course.
and you dick ride for Trump so humiliatingly. It's like,
I got you.
yeah, Trump, like he could piss on you and you'd say it's fucking rain.
But you asked me to criticize Donald Trump, and I did it
Yeah,
instantly.
5 gold stars for you. I can do the same for people on my side. Quote unquote.
So why is it that you were so triggered by me? You felt the need to come up and have like this therapy session. Why do you think it is that I don't give a flying fuck what you think?
Because you've been streaming for like 2 days straight and you've been bullying people and
And
you've
how did
been
I bully
calling
people?
people,
How did I bully people?
just like telling black people, oh, can you get over slavery? Like you're not a polite person. And
Well,
you,
to
like
me,
you,
I think it's time black people get over slavery. There's
yeah,
I'm
sure. You're just not a polite person. You blame your own failures in life
just
on
listening to the
minorities.
last 5 minutes that you've been up here. Who has been more polite, myself or yourself?
I think we have been equally critical of each other.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm still betting a lot of money that you're drunk off your ass right now.
I'm just saying lose weight, get a job. Don't worry about these abstract
But
things
once
in the
again,
news.
I work at
Yeah,
McDonald's.
get a better job.
No,
Do
I like it
something
that way.
meaningful with your life.
No, I like it that way.
Yeah. Your TikTok career, your TikTok
Yes,
shop will go
yes.
nowhere. You
My
will
TikTok
die
shop.
a
I didn't even know I
poor,
had a TikTok shop.
uninfluential
That's
man.
amazing. All right. Well, listen, I look maybe buy something from my TikTok shop that I don't have. The one. Where you from? The one. Wait, where'd you go, drunk guy? The one you are not connecting. Dave has a TikTok shop? Exactly. All right. Devonte, what do you got?
Hey, what's up, brother? Yeah, I agree. The response to Charlie is it's been peaceful. I do agree. Uh, and if I don't got the best memory, but if my memory do serve me correct, there was an ongoing of destruction and chaos when the whole George Floyd thing did happen. Um, yeah, man,
All right. So
it's
far you have confirmed my photos. What else do you have? You're stating the obvious.
yeah.
Why?
I
The
just wanted
question is why is there a different response?
to, honestly, bro, that's a real good question actually.
Really?
Because I feel that Charlie Kirk was more about obviously Christ, God, and peace
All right. And what
versus
about the George Floyd people?
versus George Floyd. It was obviously race. There was race involved. White officer, unalived a black man, and then people pulled up records. He was a criminal. It was so divided that it caused utter chaos within not only cities but small towns as well. So, it was definitely a race thing.
All right, Cactus, what do you got?
Yeah, I was just here and then to celebrate the Charlie Kirk.
Why?
I
Why
mean,
did you almost say cock?
no, I said the Charlie Kirk like amazing life he has and his amazing like amazing that he done for conservative movement. That's why I was just here to celebrate. And then not just that. Then the thing is, although I'm like right now, I still grieving like the Charlie Kirk, but I see something like in the internet, like a lot of people spreading like a lot of false and like a false information, claiming Charlie Kirk was unalived by Israel or they were unalived by some conspiracy theories, right? And I heard that it used to hurt my like it it very hurt me to the core. And then not just that. You know what funny is? I
Well,
read a lot of
why?
the,
Can I ask you when you say quote unquote hurt you to the core? Why does it matter what dumbasses on the internet say?
Agreed.
because I love Charlie Kirk and I don't want like he's to
But
have a
once again, then why allow dumbasses on the internet to even enter the picture here? Like it doesn't make sense. To me, it's anybody that comes up here and starts off the way that you are. You're out there looking for the conspiracy theory.
no, it's all over
There's
Twitter.
once again, there's plenty of shit on the internet right now that celebrates Charlie. And if you're finding conspiracies, you're out there looking, bro.
No, technically, I'm not looking at, and maybe the algorithm. You know, like sometimes when I see it, I usually make a comment
Right. So
about it.
China knows you're a sucker for a good conspiracy theory.
Me, no, I just sometimes I say it just like I just commenting and trying to distribute about what they say. Maybe that's why the algorithm is start sending me more video of it. Maybe that's why.
You think so? You think that's how it works?
Well, yeah, he kind of has a point, brother, because I've been seeing nothing like ever since Kirk, was unalive. I've been seeing nothing but peacefulness, like people memorial services, more about God and Christ. I haven't seen really not
Your
one.
algorithm doesn't think you're a sucker for a conspiracy theory. My friend up
Maybe.
here, they know he's a good sucker for one. I'm sorry, did it say James or Jamie? James, where are you from?
James, New York.
All right, what brings you up?
So I'm trying to just figure out the prompt. You said response to Charlie Kirk versus response to George Floyd, and
All right.
I kind of if I'm understanding the prompt correctly, I agree with what you have up here.
Well, you really can't agree or disagree with photos that are accurate, right? So the main point is why has the response been different?
Well, so here's what my intake from this is. I'm a Navy vet, okay, And I'm gonna tell you, what they tried to normalize with George Floyd, as far as trying to um, give him the American flag over his grave, is not only a disgrace to our veterans, but is also a disgrace to the American public, because that is an honor that you only get if you served our country, or law enforcement, or any type of first responders. Um, this guy was a rug dealer, and even the stats came out that I think he was high when he passed away. That's number one. Number two, Charlie Kirk. I can't believe that there are people that, like, I question myself. Could it be that this many people are like screwed up in the head to where,
Yes.
wait a minute, to where, hey, I know, to where you are happy that somebody has unalived? Are you kidding me? I mean, the guy was exercising his First Amendment right. How in God's name do you are you okay with somebody unaliving over that? It's just it's mind boggling, and it just but you know what? I don't think I think his cause will live on, and I truly hope that his message reached enough people, and his debates reached enough people to where there can be change in America, to where we went back to a time where we had morals, we had values, we had scruples. So and I'll land there.
I appreciate you. I agree with just about everything. I agree with everything you said. But the question you said about, like, basically you said you can't believe how fucked up people are. And that's reality right now. You have people celebrating, and it doesn't make any sense. But let's go to Ancient. Where are you from?
Hey, how's it going? America, dude.
You're in America. All right, dude. What brings you up, dude?
Yeah, man. Like, look, with Charlie Kirk, he did this thing where he would, it's actually there's a term for it, and I actually learned about it the other day. I knew what it was before, and I
Uh
had a problem with it, but
huh.
I actually learned what the term is just the other day. It's called jawboning. Have you ever heard of that before?
No.
So, okay, I'll tell you. So, jawboning. It's when you use persuasion, pressure, or strong words instead of a formal authority or legal means to influence someone's behavior. So basically, it's where you're actually using or appealing to the authority of the government, of government agents, to basically carry out your will.
All
I
right.
have a
I
problem with
appreciate you
that.
teaching me something new. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no worries. And that's the thing that I think a lot of people
I've
have a
heard enough.
problem
I've
with.
heard enough. I've heard enough.
Okay, okay,
Pope,
gotcha.
where are you from, Pope?
I'm from North Carolina. How you guys doing tonight?
Great. What brings you up, sir?
It's just interesting to see what you guys are talking about. I'm really inspired how Mr. Kirk has brought so many people to Jesus and getting people back in church. It's really inspiring to me.
And why do you think the response has been much different than the bottom photo that I have here?
I think, I really, I guess different people handle different situations differently. I think, Mr. Kirk come across in somewhat of a way that if you take the politics out of what he was doing and just look at his beliefs, his strong beliefs are what's got people posting TikTok after TikTok about they're in church now for the first time in so many years. That's just inspiring to me, that because I'm not a very big political person, I want to leave the politics out of it and just go off of what he stood for and bringing more people to Jesus. That touches my heart.
I appreciate that. What's that say?
Host,
Dylan, where are you from?
I am from Oregon, and
What?
I love Charlie Kirk. I am a young man, and I think that he has for sure not. I wouldn't say shaping a future for me, but I think he has helped me out incredibly. And with his passing and everything that everyone is obviously saying, how he's a fascist man or a racist man or this or that, it hurts me and I hate it. And I see people trying to reference him and like the things that are going on with Charlie Kirk to the George Floyd thing, obviously. And I mean, I think it's incredible. I mean, my town over here, we've had 3 or 4 memorials or ceremonies for Charlie Kirk already, and that's just in different little area codes, you know. But I've gone to 2 of them, and I can say they were pretty dang powerful, and I thought it was insanely beautiful, and I really appreciated what was going on. And I mean, I could say that I'm proud to be an American that was not going and fluttering the streets and lighting shit on fire. Oh, and lighting stuff on fire, and you know, just like everything that went on that day with George Floyd. That was pretty disturbing, and everything that followed after that was insanely disturbing. And
Frank, what brings you up, Frank?
Oh, yeah, I was just wondering if I could have a conversation about the Charlie Kirk response.
Where are you from, Frank?
Yeah, I'm in the UK.
And how has it impacted you in the UK?
I'd say a lot of people have politicized it.
Criticized the shooting of the man, correct?
Yeah, I'd say it's similar to sort of how it's happened in America with sort of like neo.
All right, your thoughts there. Go ahead.
It was you've seen a lot of neo-Nazis pop up in the last week, infiltrating a lot of the memorials and doing a lot of marches in America. There was one,
Where? There
was one around like Huntington Beach, sort of shouting white men fight back. Things
where else? Besides that one, where else?
There's another one. One of the candlelit memorials that they infiltrated with white masks. You can look this up as well if you want.
Where?
Seriously, I'll have a look where for you. I don't know if I can't remember the name of the place off the top of my head.
Okay, so were there more offensive things said in the last few days about the white Christians, or was it more offensive what BLM and those idiots did to the country in the summer of 2020?
I think they're two completely contrasting.
But that wasn't the question. Obviously, they're different things, right?
I'd like to answer that.
It's okay. I just want to hear from Frank. Frank, what was worse?
So what are we saying is worse? What caused damage? What was the event?
What was worse? A couple white people saying horrendous things. Once again, I'm not even going to fact check you. Let's just give it to you. Or multiple cities, multiple buildings being set on fire and looted. Which response?
Yes. So the scale of the events was much bigger in retrospect to what happened to George Floyd. Yeah.
Okay, great job. Okay, we got there eventually. It took us a while. So what else do you want to add?
Yeah, so I'm just thinking, why wasn't I can't remember her name now off the top of my head, so it'll come to me in a second. But the lady, it was about June or July. She was assassinated in her own home with her husband, a Democrat politician. Why was there not the same outcry? There was 5 times more articles across the media for Charlie Kirk's passing as opposed to a politician. The same response wasn't met.
But I think you just answered your own question, right? You don't even know the person's name.
No, I do. I do. It's just
you literally just said you do not remember their name. Meanwhile, there's millions of people that knew Charlie, right? So
no, again, but in the state of America, so a politician has been unalived, right?
And what was there?
He wasn't a politician.
Stop. What? Stop. Where was the person in Minnesota? Where were they? Like, describe their job. What did they do?
Yeah, 2 seconds.
You see what I mean? You're clueless as fuck.
I mean, the
clueless as fuck, Frank. Frank, like, let's just face reality, right? You're a lefty from the UK.
No,
okay? And it is what it is. And you don't like Donald Trump, and you want to come up and give me bullshit talking points where you contradict yourself.
No, not at all. Because
why didn't people talk about the people in Minnesota? You don't even know their fucking name.
Yeah, Melissa Hortman has just come to me.
There you go. All right, good. So you Googled it. Great. I'm glad your Google works over there.
I did know.
What else do you have, Frank? You've embarrassed yourself thus far. What else you got?
I've not really embarrassed myself. The point still stands.
Okay, no problem. You've done great then.
The point still stands. It's not a thing about Trump at all. It's a thing about sort of these perceptions of what especially of what you're trying to put across of one versus the other. But if you look at one versus the other's been met with far much more media attention, far much more sympathy.
Wait, first of all, the media attention in the summer of 2020. Once again, you're in the fucking UK.
No, I'm talking.
But hold on. The media from CNN to Fox News, everywhere. Frank, shut the fuck up when I talk, Frank.
I'm talking about Melissa Hortman.
Frank, hello, Frank. Okay, I'm comparing these two. That's what I'm comparing. If you want to compare Charlie and Melissa, whatever the fuck her name is, go start a live and compare and contrast.
That's fine. So do you think?
All right, very good. Go start a live, and that's that.
Okay, but do you think the two are similar in terms of George Floyd and Charlie Kirk then, and what happened to the two?
Yes.
How?
I think there's a large amount of people upset about a death. Nobody knew who Melissa, whatever her name was. No offense, nobody knows who the fuck she was. So, but the second
we're talking about George Floyd now.
Frank, don't fucking talk when I talk, Frank.
But we're talking about George Floyd now.
I understand, but when America saw that video, and for some reason the media decided to leave out the part where they tried to put him in the car and how combative he was, gullible idiots like you, Frank, fell for the propaganda and decided to go steal and light buildings on fire.
Well, I can give you my honest thoughts on the situation.
Wait, hold.
Frank, I've heard enough of your bullshit, Frank.
I don't think George Floyd was specifically a great man.
I just said, wait, hold on one second here. I don't know why anybody else is talking. Let's just start over. Frank, I appreciate you. You did well. You did great. All right, let's go with Brandon. Frank, you're so dumb. You say, let me get back in the queue to get up there again. You dumb motherfucker. All right, what do we got first? Brandon, where you from?
Cleveland, Ohio.
All right. Are you a Browns fan?
We discussed this, I think, 2 nights
ago. Oh, you were up here. I'm sorry. My memory is horrendous. Unless you're like a hot blonde, I don't remember shit.
Oh, you're good,
that's
brother.
Fine. You're already here. What brings you up today? Go.
Just listening to Frank talk and the insane rhetoric.
Here, I'll bring your dumbass back up. He's still in the queue. You can talk to Frank directly.
Right. So I'm going to tell Frank like this. First off, why are we going to sit here and try to justify a lifelong criminal where someone like Charlie Kirk was unalived for having just an opinion? See, this is the problem with our country.
Let him answer that question, please. Okay. Let him answer. Go ahead, Frank. Defend it.
Yeah, if you were tracking the conversation, I wasn't justifying anything. So I don't know where you've pulled that from. I don't know if you've got like cognitive dissonance of like 30 seconds ago, but that's not what happened.
Okay, but Frank, you were sitting here continuing going on about George Floyd.
Yeah, no, I was trying to make a point, but then obviously the host dropped the panel, which is fair enough. It's his panel, do what he wants.
Okay.
But I was going to say one was an outrage of more of a systemic oppression of a minority group of America.
Wait, Frank, the man died of a drug overdose.
Okay, whether the guy who was the face.
You know how many people unfortunately die of a drug overdose every day in my country and in yours?
I mean, what did the coroner's report?
So could you imagine every time somebody in London died of an overdose, people would set London on fire and loot?
I mean, what did the coroner's report read?
If you want to believe that, go for it. Go watch the burning of Minneapolis and see the pressure that was put on multiple levels.
Yeah, I'm not justifying it. Okay. This is my point. I'm not trying to justify any of it, but I'm giving a differentiation of the two, right? People in America, black people in America, had been systematically oppressed for years. You got to remember how.
Stop real quick, Frank. Who was a better human being, Charlie Kirk or George Floyd?
What's the parameters for a better human being?
Hey,
everything, bro. Everything.
Hold on one second.
Literally everything.
That's the fun part of the question. Is you get to answer it, and then my follow-up will be.
I mean, yeah, we can go to Charlie Kirk just to go back to the point I was making.
No, I'm so sorry, Frankie. Simple question: who was a better human being, Charlie Kirk or St. George Floyd?
Yeah, I mean, we can go with what the media says and just say Charlie Kirk. It doesn't bother me. This isn't my point.
No, it's not what the media says. It's what's your opinion.
Yeah, no, we can go on. I don't care. I'll say Charlie Kirk.
Okay, so tell me why he was a better human being.
But this isn't the point I'm making. I don't know why.
Oh, but that's the point I'm making. So go ahead, tell me.
But why are you
is
trying to now?
Charlie Kirk
Why are we
a
now
better
doing a
human being? Go
Why
ahead.
are we now doing a point of who was better and who wasn't?
But you answered the question. Why did you answer Charlie?
Well, I mean, George Floyd had a multitude of criminal convictions. I'm not going to lie and say he didn't, am I? I'm not a moron.
Well, I mean, come on, whatever. All right, let's go to Brooklyn. Brooklyn, where are you from?
New York.
Brooklyn, you sound like you're about 9.4 miles away from your phone right now.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me better now?
You sound amazing. Where are you from?
I'm from upstate New York.
Okay, and what brings you up?
So my whole thing is, I'd like to ask you something. Do you think that this subject of debate causes more division in our country than it does good?
No, I think there's a group of people in this country that need to wake the fuck up. And when I say that, I really mean two groups. Number one, it's the Democrats. It's their dangerous rhetoric that has led to this nonsense. And number two, and number one was when I started this on a different platform, that was the goal. But then in talking to people and how black people still play victim in this country, that needs to stop. So that's your answer.
So I definitely think there's a lot of victim playing on both sides. For example, I'll ask you, do you think either men deserved what happened to them?
Yes, if you put fentanyl in your system, you probably are going to die.
So
Hi,
why are you saying?
Jaden, how you been, baby?
Oh my gosh, Dave, it's been so fucking long. Wow.
How's Tommy? Or
He's
it's
great.
Tommy. Yeah,
Yeah,
tell my
yeah.
hi. All
Yep,
right,
he-
I'm
he's
glad
here.
you're here, baby. Hold on, let me talk to them, and I'll get to you.
No
But-
worries,
but-
no worries, no worries.
So,
Why are you saying the Democrats had a dangerous rhetoric?
Frank,
when
can
Trump
you
make multiple
just... Oh my
points of
gosh.
fighting?
Wait,
Hey, Frank, let
both of you were
the woman
talking.
talk.
All right, Brooklyn, go ahead.
So, in my opinion, do the minority, such as different races, do they play victim? Yes, but I've also seen people on the other side also play victim. And I think
Elaborate on that.
so by playing victim, I mean it's
Right.
very
Hold
broad.
on, stop, Brooklyn. Let me help you out. Black people play victim for shit that happened to their ancestors.
Yes.
How do white people play victim? Go ahead.
I think that it's gotten to a point where everyone is just so offended with others' opinions, right? So if a black
But it
person
was a white guy
says,
that got murdered for giving his opinion.
and that's completely wrong. I am not defending the murder, assassination of Charlie Kirk. I think is a horrible thing that happened. However, people need to realize, I mean, let's go back to Martin
Wait,
Luther
I'm sorry.
King.
Can you answer me directly? How do
Sure.
white people play victim in this country? Go ahead.
So I was getting to that. Like I said, I'm using very umbrella terms, not to be vague, but to kind of incite more of a viewpoint. So
Can you? How about this? I'm dumb as a rock. Can you please just answer me directly?
Okay.
How do white people play victim? Keep it simple for me.
well,
Love it.
it's kind of the fact that maybe white people have been feeling like they're being attacked by people of color, which is a real thing, but it gets to a point where now
Okay, so
we're doing it
hold
back
on.
to
Let's
them.
stop there. Let's address that. Right? You could say over half the murders in this country are done by black people, so white people could feel attacked. Right? Factually true.
Yes.
Nobody is picking cotton still. You see the
Right.
difference?
Right.
Okay.
That's kind of my point here. So
Oh, okay, great. Go
I
ahead.
think that white people, it's gotten to the point where we wanted to provide a safe space in this country for people of color, right? However, in doing so, now the finger gets pointed at white people. It's your fault. You did this. You did this to us. But in reality, I think people have been more than accommodating to people of color. And I think in a certain way that has created a victim mentality in people of color. Therefore, white people now feel on the other side. Now we feel like we're being attacked when color shouldn't matter at all, right?
Okay, listen. Can I just ask just one quick question? Who'd you vote for in November?
I do not vote, sir.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna be honest. Well, you know what? Doesn't really matter.
I mean, you can express your opinion on not voting. I have voted,
no,
but
it wasn't gonna be that. But it's okay. You did good. I appreciate you, Mr. Hands. What brings you up, Mr. Hands? It does say Mr. Hands, or am I? It does say Mr. Hands.
Yo, do you hear me?
Yo, what up, Mr. Hands? What do you got?
Yo, Dave, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Cannot complain. I'm from LA, but Republican, so I'm holding it down over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, no, I'm holding it. I mean, honestly, the area that I'm in is like straight Republican, so like 80%.
Great.
So yeah, no, it's not that difficult. And yeah, what else did you ask?
All right, don't get upset. Don't get upset. I drop everybody multiple times. Don't don't get pissed off about it, okay? Don't go around the app calling me a racist for the next like 6 months. Lydia, where are you from?
I'm from New York.
May I ask, are you in the city where you'll be voting for the mayor? Okay.
I'm on Long Island.
All right. So is that part of you will be voting for the mayor's race?
Yes.
Okay. So are you going to vote in November?
Yes, I am. I haven't really gotten too involved in the mayor
Today's
stuff.
the fucking day. We're getting started
Yes.
today.
Yeah, but I
Go ahead.
more just wanted to come up just to comment on a few things people were saying, really.
Okay, what is the biggest thing you want to complain about? And then I'll bring that person back up, and then you could say it to them. But go ahead.
Oh well, no, it's not specifically a person, but even just looking through the chat. I just, especially about when we were talking about race, which I don't know why we always have to get into race because what else is new? When you're asking about like the Black community and how they're I guess how there's like racism and there's affecting the Black community. I truly believe that the Black community is under the government's thumb. And I think that they do that for a reason. And it's ridiculous. I actually am a huge supporter of Candace Owens, and she talks about this all the time. She came out and she really was going full force about the BLM movement. And it's actually really sad to see because, a lot of liberal Black people think that, the white people are out to get them. Meanwhile, we're in support of supporting the birth of Black children and being able to build the Black community. And
can I ask you? I'm so sorry, wait, Lydia. Are you a white woman or a Black woman?
I am a white woman.
You're a white woman. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
But I do feel that I'm still allowed to speak on this topic.
Of course. I'm not saying you can't. I was just asking. Have you ever felt guilty for being white?
No, and I don't think I should.
Oh, there's a lot of people that do, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I know that there's definitely a lot of white guilt, and it's really sad to see because I think it's kind of a shame that we, I guess in a sense, in the media's eyes or in the community's eyes, are not allowed to be proud of our heritage, which I think is not right. We should all be able to be proud of where we come from.
All right, you're from Long Island. You like to talk a lot, and that's fine. I like to talk a lot too. But,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Can I just ask you directly?
Yes.
I'm talking about the difference in responses. Do you have any comments on that?
Well, I just think everyone is kind of beating around the bush and not just having, the conversation that needs to be had. We're not discussing the facts, which is that these are two completely different situations. I actually have a friend that's an NYPD. I also have a friend that's a state trooper. And my friend that's a state trooper was actually in the city right around the corner when the George Floyd incident happened.
Wait,
And
may I intervene real quick?
Yes.
Are you speaking about like two different situations from what Dave has up on his panel?
Well, as of right now, I'm referring to the George Floyd incident.
Okay, but like, are you saying like both are completely different incidents amongst Charlie Kirk and George Floyd?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure because
Yeah, so I think it's pretty crazy for some people in here to be, comparing them as if they were similar people. There were statues being made of George Floyd.
At all.
Yeah, exactly. There were statues being made of George Floyd that, like, God forbid you didn't agree with it. You were a racist and, a bigot and a horrible person. But these people are going out pouring paint all over Charlie Kirk memorials, and they're being praised for it, and everyone's cheering.
Yeah, I disagree with that. Of course.
What?
I disagree with that.
Okay.
Which part, Jaden?
Of like people ruining Charlie Kirk,
Well, there are people doing
I've seen videos of it. I've seen videos
There was
of
somebody in Arizona, a young dude went and like kicked over a whole bunch of flowers. There are people doing it.
Yeah,
no, I know. I agree. I've seen myself. I'm saying I disagree with the manner of doing it with these.
Oh, yes, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
It's terrible.
All right, let's, can I hear from Zim? Zim, where are you from?
What's up? I'm from Florida.
What brings you up?
I don't know. I'm just looking at these top two pictures, and I'm like wondering, like, why is that bottom picture on fire? And then, like, I feel like a lot more people were mad about Kirk, and more people than Floyd, and like it's like way more peaceful. Like, you know what I'm saying?
How old is that?
Like, why is that?
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Were you around when the response to George Floyd happened, or where were you?
I was around.
Okay, so why are you asking why is there a fire? Did you not see the response, or?
No, but I'm saying, like, why is when Kirk passed away, like nobody's lighting shit on fire and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Again, that's the question. That's why you came up to answer that question, not to ask us that question.
What?
Wait, Jaden, what did you say, babe?
I said because Republicans and conservatives, we're not mad, aggressive, insecure people. Well, no shit. We're not rioting, burning buildings down, and so forth. The picture Dave has just below explains everything. It's literally like night and day.
Hey,
but don't you think like a lot more?
1 second. I don't think I got Reb King in. I'm sorry, Reb. Reb, where are you from and what brings you up, Reb?
I'm from Virginia, but right now I currently work I'm in Germany on a contract. But I wanted to come up here talk about the illustrations and everything, right? I definitely think a peaceful protest or response and celebration of Kurt, as far as like memorializing, right, is a good thing. And the George Floyd thing, I think that was more of leftists, and when I say leftist, I'm talking about far left liberal or progressives to do this. Like, this is, I believe Antifa was part of this and everything else, and media just blew this up to get people actually mad, and they don't really know why they mad. They just listen to one thing instead of trying to figure out what the hell is going on, and then they just go with the masses, right? I don't think neither one of them deserve to die like that, right? I understand Floyd had a criminal history or whatever.
And don't forget the fentanyl in the system. That didn't help.
Okay. But the thing of it is, whether he had fentanyl or not, a cop, remember, his hands is cuffed behind his back. There's 3 or 4 cops on him. Hold on.
My throw is a visceral reaction when you call out.
Can I finish? Can I finish? Can I finish real quick?
Sure, but
the thing of it is, listen to what I'm saying though. Whether he had fentanyl in his system or not, someone is kneeling on your neck with their weight on your neck while you can't do anything. That's
While you
murder.
while you
And guess what?
resist
Hold on,
arrest,
hold on.
while you
Do
resist
what?
arrest, and you have
I don't.
and you're overdosing,
So did
call it
he?
as it
Did he?
is.
I'm not gonna
Hold on.
lie, the
Hold on.
cop kind of like I kind of agree with him a little bit because the cop kind of did leave it on there for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But like,
The
Well,
man.
he definitely
isn't
overdosed.
people
But
like that? Isn't that what we're trying to get out of our country? So
The
no offense, I
rejection
don't
was
really have
calling
So
out
do
much.
they?
Trump's version of it.
Hold on, real quick. Can I finish my sentiment? Okay. So got it. They said he was on fentanyl, whatever. It doesn't matter if he wasn't even on fentanyl. You putting your knee in someone's neck with your weight on it, and they're telling you they can't breathe until they take their last breath, and you can see the pee coming out of them because when somebody is unalive or passes away, they release all their bodily fluids, right? So the cop was wrong, and he deserved to go to jail. Only thing I'm saying is Floyd did not deserve to have his life taken away like that when he's handcuffed.
All
I
right,
just have to
That's
say
all
his
I'm
let's
life.
do
saying.
fentanyl.
I
Well,
just
This
have
is a
to say his
crazy
life
idea.
regardless
wasn't
of
Let's not
how it
do
taken
went,
fentanyl.
away.
regardless of how it went, he was willing to hold a pew pew up to a pregnant woman's stomach with a child in her stomach. So sorry, I'm willing. He could take any.
No,
He could take any
hold on.
consequences. I don't give a
Was
He'll
fuck.
back when.
justify that.
Okay, so
I
that
don't
was
care.
back in Houston. That was back in Houston. He went to jail for that. Did he deserve to go to jail, get arrested for what he was trying to do? Is buy stuff with fraudulent money,
He
counterfeit
should have
money?
stayed in jail
Yes.
for doing that, and then he
Thank
wouldn't
you.
have
He
been.
should have stayed
He
there. He
should
should
have
have rotted
stayed
there.
in jail. Then
Listen,
he wouldn't have been
He
killed.
got out
listen
because
to
he
what
was
I'm saying.
black.
Listen,
People are
listen to what
watching way
I'm
too much
saying
fucking
though.
Netflix,
You
man.
guys got to listen to what I'm saying. The cops
All I
came.
hear is you
Then
defending a career criminal that overdosed
I'm
on
not
drugs.
defending. I'm
That's
not
all I
defending
hear.
him. But guess what? Guess what? I don't care who it is. A cop is putting his weight on someone's neck. It doesn't matter if it was you or someone else. The cop was wrong. The cop got what he deserved, and that was to go to
And
jail
now we
for
have
And
that.
you're
body
correct. And you're
shaming.
correct. And guess
Love
what?
it.
And you're correct. And George Floyd isn't here, and that's what he deserved.
The
So
point, the
woohoo.
point that other
Great.
people
So,
that were
And we
standing
got body
around
to
shaming.
saw
say,
that the guy was
okay,
in trouble, and you guys thinking that it was okay. That's crazy.
I
There
get
was
so,
what
nothing
so,
right
Lexi's
so,
about
saying.
that.
It doesn't.
okay, so this
Listen.
shows this shows
Oh my
someone's true
god.
colors, right? You're
Sure.
basing his criminality. Let's say if you had a kid, your brother, your
The fact
father
that you
was
picked him as
stealing.
a martyr, though,
Hold
you
on,
could
hold
have
on.
picked so many other people who actually deserve to be a martyr. You
Who
picked a
says he
career
was a
criminal.
martyr?
You picked a career
Why
criminal,
Who
and you're
said it's a
still
martyr?
defending him.
Who said it
It
was a
wasn't. It
martyr?
wasn't about. It was. It was.
No
It
one
was.
said anything about a martyr.
Racial
He
No
was
one
a
tensions in
did.
martyr. He
America
was a
is a
martyr
real
for
thing.
police brutality, you idiot. What?
Guys,
All
Okay,
guys,
right,
I
first
think
of
we're
all,
missing.
hold
I
on
think
one
we're
second,
missing the
Lydia. Let me
conversation.
get Black. Hold on one second, please. Hold on one second.
all
Black
right.
Sheep, where are you from?
I'm from Mississippi.
What brings you up, kind sir?
Oh, I was just. I know you sitting there. You was baiting us up in here, so I figured I'd fall for your bait.
Wait, what?
I was taking your bait, man. What's
He
Okay.
going
wants to
on?
defend Floyd. Another one.
Okay, go ahead. Tell us about St. George Floyd and how greedy he was, Black Sheep. Go ahead, sir.
I'm not saying he was a great person, but I'll say that he didn't deserve what happened to him to
I got
his
you. So,
life
Black Sheep, just
extinguished.
answer me directly. Why? And I'm going to answer my own question, so just hold
Okay.
on. Why have the responses been different? My answer is it's a direct reflection of each person, right? What did Charlie inspire? More prayer, people going back to church, and George Floyd was a career criminal. So your
Oh,
answer would be?
okay, because let's say if black on black crime, that's not reported, widespread in the news or in the media.
Did you
But
hear
when
my
anytime,
fucking question?
hey, that's what I'm saying. The situations was different. He wasn't.
Oh, okay. They
It
were
wasn't.
different.
Fatigue,
You're
man.
right.
Fatigue.
Let me say this. He was unalived by someone of his own skin tone or whatever. I mean, the guy maybe had
Why
some
are you
type
making it
of
about a race thing, brother? He's talking about the responses. Look, at the end of the day, It says more
You
about
asked me a
you. Shut up.
question.
It
He
says
wasn't
more
talking
about
to you.
you
He was talking
and the
to the
people
black
who
sheep.
defend the response
He was
to
talking to the
Floyd
black
than it
sheep, I
says
think.
about
Now
the
you want to
people who
answer
are
my
actually
question.
doing
Was
it.
you talking to me or was you talking to the
I'm
guy
talking to
above
you,
me?
Stonad. It says
No,
more
I'm
about your
talking to the
character.
Just
host.
say
I'm
you're here to
talking to the
defend George
host.
Floyd. That's just basically why
I'm
you're
not
here.
like I said. I'm not defending
Why
George
you're here. I
Floyd.
can tell who you are by how
It
you
was.
sound.
It
I'm trying
was.
to say you're
It
missing my point.
was. It was
Let me
the
give me
same
3
thing like
seconds,
what
man, because
happened
we
with
all know what
Rodney
you're
King.
saying.
Well, you
Rodney
guys aren't letting
King.
him talk either. You know, if
I
he's
haven't got a
speaking,
chance to
Yes, you
talk.
have.
Okay, he know you. I'm from America. I know. Anytime
Okay.
there's stuff that
You're
happen
from
like that,
America. Okay.
Rodney
Like, come
King,
on.
those instances, anytime the police, do stuff like that, unjustified,
We
and
all
it's gonna
agree
be
with
it's gonna
that.
be some shit. It's gonna
We
be a
just
ride.
agree. We just differ because we don't believe
Okay,
that.
you want to say
Can I
we?
finish
What about
talking? We don't
January
believe that he was
6th?
the
What
person
All
about
that
right.
January
to fight
6th?
for it.
Wait, hold
January
on, hold
6th.
on, stop.
January
Black sheep.
6th. Shut the fuck
J
up.
6th. Come on, let's go
Shut the
there.
fuck
Wait, are
up.
you talking about January? You
A
motherfuckers are
bunch of
still
white
talking about
folk
that?
up there
can
trying.
we just
Shut
stay
your
on
fucking
topic?
mouth.
Can we
You
stay
could
on
tell you're an
topic?
fucking whatever the fuck you are right
Oh,
now.
now
You're
you mad because I
insecure as
brought up
fuck. You
J
literally
6
sound like you're 8
that
Oh,
years
shows
oh,
y'all
old
work
and you're
okay.
colors,
literally
right?
So,
desperate as fuck and
so
don't
can
get
we
fucking.
have decorum and just
Sure.
agree to
You must
disagree?
I
be
haven't
It's
even had a
insane.
someone's
chance to make
own
a point.
opinion.
I
That's
mean,
all it is.
if someone would
But
let me
what I'm
speak,
Okay,
saying,
and if they're wrong,
the
someone can
the
fight back.
personal listen to me,
Call him
the
Jaden.
personal attacks and everything. We're not trying to make this shit about race, but some of you guys are making it about race. Not
But
you,
that's the
host.
but
Not
that's
talking
the
about
fact
you,
though.
but two of your people in there is trying to make it about race.
Who's
Someone's
my
trying to talk.
people?
Let's
Who's my
decorum.
people?
Have decorum, and let
Wait, who's
two of
my
the people that's
people?
I don't know if they're your people like that. I'm talking about the two that you got in the box too. Jaden and the Primo.
Oh no, I don't know
I
That's
David
what
at
didn't
I'm
say
all.
saying.
anything
Oh, you're
about
Me and
not
race.
David
I
know
thinking
each
said
other
about white
character.
whatsoever.
versus black, are
All
you?
right,
Dude,
can I respond since
okay,
I'm
Jay.
done with
No,
my
no, no, no,
answer?
no. Jaden just said you can tell he's African and all that stuff.
He
Let's
said
not
he
make it
was
about that,
African
right?
He
It's
American.
just
not
Hold
said
on.
he
about
was.
it's
Can I
okay.
make my point? So
But
basically,
the
it boils
thing,
down to this, man.
yo,
We have a difference of culture. People who
Yeah,
we martyr.
January 6th.
All
Can I
right,
shut
stop. Let me
up?
hear
I'm
from
not even able to
Primo.
talk, man. Shut your mouth.
Stop. Go, Primo.
Thank you. The difference of cultural values here is very stark. The person that we have chosen to martyr deserved to be a martyr in the sense that he deserves to be remembered and hailed for the goodness that he brought to the world all around, minus even anything racial. He could have been a black dude too, but he just happened to be white, which is actually part of the reason why they took him out, because he was unashamed and he had no
Right.
white guilt. Now, the person that they pick as a martyr is someone who's a scumbag criminal who brought evil to the world. He did nothing for the world,
who
and they built statues out of him.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most strongest
who
difference you
picked
can
as a
see.
martyr?
Your
Who
fucking
picked as a
he
boyfriend
became
martyr?
Floyd
one. He
that
became
you
one
waste
when
so much breath defending. There were so
Hold
many
on, hold
other
on.
black
First of
shut
all,
up. There were so many other
hold
black
on,
people
hold on.
who
No, you
deserve to
shut
be in
up.
that
You
spot and be
shut up.
remembered. Hold
You
on.
shut up.
Shut your
Because
damn
just
mouth,
like I
bro.
said, no, you shut your
I'm
whoa,
not
goddamn
done
mouth. And if
talking.
you was in my face, look,
I'm
I'm
not
trying to
done
be
talking.
decent.
I'm
what?
not done.
Oh, no, not that. If you were in my face line, listen to me. Yins are on TikTok. Nobody's meeting up face to face. It is what it is. Oh my god, it's like turn back the clock. I have Jaden here and Cupcake.
Hello, David.
How did you find me, Cupcake?
I was scrolling and I just see your page. I'm like, wow.
All right, so we have not seen each other in a long time.
Yeah, you look sick compared to
From
last time I saw you.
I look sick. How?
Sick, sick. But one of your little friends told me all of your business,
I
but I'm
don't
not
give
gonna put it
a
out.
Cupcake.
Yeah,
So
they told me
whenever you
all
were
your
here
tea.
before, your goal
Mm-hmm.
was to become a housewife and write a book. Yeah. And
That was not my
the only
goal.
thing that mattered to you was money. So here we
Oh my
are months
gosh.
later. Where did you go? So here we are months later.
Right.
Did you find a rich man yet?
Rich man, he's not rich,
No, you
but
didn't.
he's
Nobody's gonna
well
let you
off.
sit at home on your ass and do nothing.
Actually Actually, no. He's not rich, but he's pretty well off. He proposed to me. I said no because he's way older. No, I didn't say no. I said not yet.
You're not. Oh, go ahead. Continue.
He's way older. And I feel like I'm too young to get married. Married is like forever because I always wanted. Can you see my picture? Because it's like blank for me.
I see it, but I mean, I can't really see much.
Okay, but so yeah, I was too young, so he proposed me. I just said not yet. I went to CDL school. He funded it to get my CDL. I said, you know what? I want to drive trucks. I want to do something crazy off the wall.
Stop. So we went from getting a rich dude and sitting at home doing nothing to being a female truck driver.
I never said that was my goal and aspirations. I said
but that man he led you down that path. He said, "Look, I'll fund your school, baby, for you to go be a fucking female truck driver."
That's not how that. I just say, you know what?
She didn't need funding from them to go to get a CDL, man. That's not. She could have
That
got that on her own.
my school, it was only like $5,000 to go CDL school. With CDL school, got my CDL, and I drive truck now, so that's what I do, and I love it. I enjoy it. I sit on my butt, I drive, and I just curse people out in my truck all day.
So on the scale of 1 to 10, how much has your dream scenario worked out?
Dreams? Why? I knew you was gonna say this when I came up here. But I mean, I was 20 when we had that conversation. I'm 21, so
so you're
I have until I'm like 30. But rich man,
nope.
I don't know. Let me tell you something. I experienced a guy, and what was her name? She was like gothic. She used to be heavy, and she got slim. You know what I'm talking about, with the black hair.
No.
She had like her ex-husband and her boyfriend's picture together on like a wall or something. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
The one who went to school.
Wait,
she was like
wait, hold on. Come on. Last question, then I'm moving on. How much, on the scale of 1 to 10, has your dream come true?
It was not my dream. You have another question?
All right, very good. And the reason why, Cupcake, is nobody's going to put up with your ass. And pay for
someone's putting up with me now.
Well,
and he put a
you set your ass
tried
to
to put a ring on my finger.
Let's be 100% real. All right, let's get back to the conversation with Black Sheep. Black Sheep, it seems like you were coming up here to defend George Floyd.
I wasn't defending George Floyd, man. I'm just saying, you guys were talking about the response of each incident. Okay, so it just like we was you guys mentioned that what happened in Minnesota between those two Congress people or whatever. I mean, what was that? There was no no riots in the streets behind that. I mean, most of the time when it's
Black Sheep, nobody knew who they were.
I mean, somebody knew who they were.
Of course,
I could say the same thing about Charlie
every day. People die every day.
Exactly. It's a whole bunch of people, older people, that's not in these college campuses that do not know who the hell Charlie Kirk was. I mean, you got like I said, you guys know him. I mean, but there's a whole lot of white people that didn't know who he was.
There's a whole bunch of black people that did.
Well, yeah, that's true. But
nobody knew George Floyd before he overdosed on.
Exactly. And because in the way that it happened. See, anytime like I said, I was putting up. I'm not gonna compare Charlie Kirk to MLK, just like I wouldn't compare George Floyd to MLK. I mean,
yeah, if I were
the way he perished is what the way he perished is what was the problem for.
You can't justify the two because you can, let alone, like I said before, night and day. Charlie Kirk is a whole. It's like an angel versus a demon. I mean,
Right.
How you figure
Oh
that?
my
Charlie
gosh.
Kirk,
No,
Charlie
brother,
Kirk, let
you
alone
just
Like,
no,
you
no,
are
yes,
no,
like,
no.
how
not
could y'all
God.
compare
Charlie
them?
Kirk, let alone has never not saying because
How
me
many
myself,
the people that in the Bible that God chose to
I
to
myself do the
use
seed. I myself do the seed. Let alone
yeah.
Charlie Kirk never smoked a flower in his life. He's never nothing at
what's
all.
wrong with
This
flower?
fool's over here. Everyone's giving him painting murals and whatever the fuck stupid shit when he literally was willing to pew pew a child basically in
And
a
he was on
weapon.
D rugs.
I don't give no be you be real because that's the truth. You can't
I
handle
say he
it.
was on D
And
rugs.
I say how your friend, whatever earlier says, oh, bring up race. No one's bringing up race. It's the truth. You're
But
sticking up for
it's
you're
the fact
sticking up for
race
your own
plays
kind because you feel like you
my
have
own
to.
kind.
That's
I
what it
don't
I
say
mean,
that
look
is.
at
I
this
have
I'm
to.
not
picture.
fucking
Regardless of
stupid.
what he had going on, is this necessary?
Brother, you
His
stained
hands were
MLK, by the way.
All right,
behind
hold
his
on.
back.
Let me
Look at
hear
his
from Primo.
knees.
Hold on 1 second. Go ahead, Primo.
Thank you, host. So I just wanted to say I think it's the craziest thing to stain MLK's legacy by saying he's like a drug addict, lifelong criminal. MLK was a civil rights
I
leader.
didn't say that.
No,
See, you
you
putting
just
words in
you
my fucking
did.
mouth,
You did.
man.
Host,
Did anybody else hear me say that?
you heard him
I
say
said
it,
you
host,
couldn't
right?
compare. I said you can't compare the two. Just like you can't compare Charlie
All
Kirk
right,
to
well, it sounded the
MLK.
opposite, but are you clarifying now? I will say I think Charlie Kirk is a civil rights leader in the respect of
How?
I'm telling you.
Y'all are
For fighting for
That's your
stupid
opinion.
white
Can you
people.
shut the
What are we
fuck up,
talking
please,
about?
man?
Your opinion, man.
Host,
All
can I
right,
talk?
Get your
Let me
G string
point.
out your
Listen,
ass.
Charlie Kirk.
listen, stop.
Charlie
It was
Kirk
civil
perished.
free
He
speech.
perished for his
Okay, I know you
opinion.
don't like him because he's white. I get it. Free speech is
Ah,
a
man,
civil
get out of
right.
here
I
with
guess
that
he
shit.
ended
Civil
left
All
free
right,
leaning
guys,
speech.
hold on,
regardless.
Primo. Hold on 1 second. Guys, I'm not a fan of muting people, just one at a time.
Host
Primo,
asked me to
go, and
talk.
then Black respond, please. Go ahead,
Okay,
Primo.
thanks, host. Great show, by the way. So, free
Get
speech,
his
we can
dick
all.
out your mouth. God.
What the fuck? Fuck you, bitch.
Come on,
It's
Free
all
continue
good.
to
All
speech.
good.
talk.
Focus.
All right, free speech is a civil right. Charlie was for free speech, fighting for free speech without violence.
And look
Unfortunately,
what that got him.
He
Yeah,
was
look how
not
yeah,
fighting
bitch,
for
look
his
how
that's what.
free
free
Okay,
speech.
come on. How can I handle this when.
look how free speech.
All right, listen. Let's not cry. Let's not cry about it. All right, little cupcake down there. She's a gold digger, and it is officially turned back to clock night, where we have Jaden and Tommy here, and Cupcake. So it is what it is. I don't know what to tell you there. Good morning, Free Iran. How are you, love? Not Savvy's lurk account asking for the tea with the people. That's crazy. I don't even know who
Good morning.
Vonnie?
Yes. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. Listen,
Where you
I'm not an
from?
American.
Okay,
In the
but you
first
said
place.
you see American politics being debated, and you
Yes.
say, "Let me get the fuck up then."
Yeah. My
That's
my
amazing.
my my
Okay, where are
vision
you
of what I
from?
see is like
Where are you from?
Charlie Kirk had
Hello,
a
hello.
free speech,
Okay, yes. Where are you from?
and
Sir?
I'm from the Netherlands.
Oh, that's tremendous. Okay, go ahead.
I'm
Charlie
from the
Kirk
Netherlands. And what
equals
what what I
free.
see is like Charlie was a man who stands for his words, but
Okay,
he was killed by his own people
who's
because
his
they were
own
afraid
people?
of him. They were afraid of him.
Hold on 1 second. Who's his own people? Elaborate on that.
The people behind him, like you can say that, but in America you can say it, but I can say it. The the Jewish lobby
The Jewish
is
lobby.
behind. Oh,
So,
yes,
uh,
and they
it,
they 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 they
wait,
are
Vaughn,
trying to get the
stop.
white and the black
Vaughn,
people in
stop.
America.
Hello, Vaughn.
Yeah, yeah,
Are you okay?
yeah. I'm okay.
Okay, very good. So, when you say he was murdered by one of his own, I don't think he was Jewish, was he?
No, he was. He
Okay.
wasn't Jewish. He
Okay.
wasn't Jewish. He was against them in
All
in
right. So
in some with
let
some
me just
kind.
ask you a question. There's an idiot on social media by the name of Candace Owens. Are you familiar with her?
No.
Okay. She is the one hyping up this conspiracy theory. And what I don't get, it's either she has inside information on his death and is not telling anybody about it, like keeping it top secret, or she's a terrible friend making up a story. And either way, she's a piece of shit person. I just don't get why gullible idiots in Holland are buying into it. Go ahead.
I'm not familiar with her. I don't know her.
I bet you follow her. I bet you do. But go ahead. Continue.
No, I don't follow her. I don't follow her.
Of course. Then where are you getting
listen.
Hold on, Vaughn. Vaughn, stop. Where are you getting this theory from?
Where I got this theory from?
Yeah.
I'm on the internet.
You're on the internet. Tremendous.
I'm doing research, but not on TikTok or whatever. You know, there are some sites where you can find things like follow the money sites.
Yeah, but
sites
Vaughn, I can find websites that are made for children at Christmas time. I can find a website that the National Weather Service does that will show Santa's sleigh going throughout the world.
But you guys believe it's Santa. You guys believe it's Santa.
Can I
Santa's made up.
Okay.
Santa is a made up person.
I got you. But I see more proof that Santa is real than the state of Israel killed Charlie Kirk. You see my
Yeah, I see your point, but if you go see
you are still spewing
in the American Congress, how many of those Congress members have a double passport, double nationality, American and Jewish?
I have no clue.
They control everything what's happening in America.
Wait, hold on one second. What's the number? What's the answer to your question?
What answer to my question?
How many people hold a passport for the state of Israel as well?
In America? In the Congress? In your government?
Yeah.
I think it's more like 70% of those people.
Where do you get... See, this is where you start pulling numbers out of your ass. Where do you get those numbers from?
Do your research on your own government, and you will see.
Okay. So let's just recap. You come up here, you want to spew a conspiracy theory. I shut that down. Then you spew some more bullshit.
No, but listen, you believe in Trump. You believe in Trump, but what did Trump bring to you, America, on this moment?
I think Donald Trump.
You're all against each other.
Wait, why is it that? Hold on. Why is it that I ask you a question, I allow you to respond and embarrass yourself? You ask me a question and you keep talking.
How do you mean?
All right. Last word to you. I'm done with this conversation. You, sir, are a fucking moron. Point blank. Go ahead. I'll give you the last word. Go ahead.
Okay, why are you still fighting in America, black against white? Why are you deporting immigrants from America who helped build your country?
Getting reported. How the hell is Cupcake getting reported when she's not even up here? All right, Vaughn, I've had enough of you. Once again, did you hear me when I said you are a fucking moron?
But the truth hurts. You will see the truth hurts.
The truth does hurt. Yes, I agree. So I just want to make sure you heard that.
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay, great. Okay, very good. All right, Vaughn, I appreciate you, bro.
Okay.
Fuck. All right,
Yeah, hello.
Where are you from?
I'm from French Guiana.
From where?
You know, all I got to say, I'm mixed native, and all I get to say is that I'm suffering for what you're doing to our Mexican brothers, because Mexicans are native, they are indigenous. You're reversing the reality.
Wait,
they
I'm sorry, what have I done to Mexicans?
You defend. That's not even a question. You defend Charlie Kirk, who were supporting the separation of Native American kids on their own land. So you support an evil plan, you support an evil propaganda, and you come with your story like a response to George Floyd and response to Charlie Kirk's death, like, well, we committed a genocide, but at least there was no riot. How dumb is that, really?
Wait, hold on. We've gone from Mexico to Gaza very quick.
my thing is that you see the map on my profile pic? That's where bed bugs from West Europe are proliferating. You're fucking bed bugs. Stop proliferating on our land. You're not home. Fuck back to your shithole in Europe. Punk motherfucker. Look at your fucking face. You look dumb as shit. You're a subhuman, and you got to understand that. You got to fuck back to your shithole in fucking Europe. You're a mental handicap,
hold on,
and we can see that
Rev.
to your fucking face
Hold
because
on.
you're a subhuman. You're a bedbug. Stop
I'm a bedbug.
proliferating on our land.
But I'm a foundational Black American. So why are you telling me to leave my country?
No, you're not. You're on our land, and you got to understand that for once. You are European, and you didn't notice yet that you're not in Europe. You're European. Look at your fucking European face. You're not home, punk motherfucker. You got to fuck back in your shithole in Europe. You're fucking French, you're fucking German, you're fucking English, and you got to fuck back where you belong.
But what did I do?
And stop proliferating. And one day I'm telling you, we're gonna kill your fucking kids. Your kids gonna be mashed.
But what?
You're a subhuman,
what did I do?
and we're gonna kill all the fucking US European. You're a subhuman, and we got to kill you. Subhuman fucking terrorist that you are. You're a terrorist.
Wait,
you're proliferating.
I'm a terrorist,
You're a
but you
bedbug.
were saying you're gonna kill
Yes,
everybody?
you're a terrorist, punk motherfucking. You're a subhuman.
That's different.
As all the fucking French, as all the fucking Germans, as all the fucking Neanderthal from England, you're a subhuman. All of them are subhuman, and they got to be killed and crushed.
But why did
their
you
kids,
pick
their
my
mother,
life
their
to give
wife,
this speech?
and you're a fucking shit. And we got to kill people like you.
All right, fair enough. But why
I'm
did you
done,
pick
punk
this
motherfucker.
life?
And remember, you're not home, yet you're proliferating your shitting kids on our land for 500 years. Shit, stop shitting your fucking kid, subhuman.
I'm a foundational Black American, sir. Oh no, you left. You were fun, bro. Like my question is, and I would want this answer from that nut job, is why did you pick this live? Whatever, bro. Why this live? What did I do to Mexico?
Hello.
Spooky. Little too early for Halloween, but how are you?
I am good. I am from Europe. I am from Luxembourg.
You celebrate Halloween there?
Yes.
Okay.
Not a lot of people, but here in Luxembourg a bit.
Okay. So, what made you come up? Did you come up to defend me from that psycho or no?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Okay, great.
Me and my boyfriend, we are feeling really bad because we both liked Charlie Kirk because we support him a lot and we know his point. He just wants to be America good again. But some people don't understand because, in my opinion, this world is all brainwashed. And in my opinion, if people say we are racist for making immigrants go away of the country, but I think it's better for immigrants to go away because the world is getting too toxic. Every time is on television, people dying all the time, and you see it's always Americans, sometimes, not a lot, but you see more African or Arabs, and people say I am a racist, but I'm not, because I have friends who are Arabs and black people,
an Arab
but
friend,
not
that's
all of them are. Not all of them, but
can
a
I
lot
tell
of.
you something? I get the criticism of illegal immigrants or immigration or whatever. But there are people that were born and raised in my country
Yes.
that are celebrating the death. I have one idiot in the queue now that come up here, the intolerant leftist. He celebrated the death of Charlie Kirk. That's not an immigration problem. That's here in America. It's a Democratic Party problem.
The problem is that the world is all brainwashed. People don't know what they want, what they are, because they force people to be transgender. Because I was, when I was younger, I was bisexual and I was trans. I didn't know what was going on my head.
Wait,
but I know
stop. May I ask how old are you now?
I am 19.
Okay, so when you were younger, you were bisexual and transitioning?
Yeah, I was trying to transition and I stopped. I wanted to be a boy, but I stopped because I started to read the Bible and it changed my life. And my boyfriend, he was a satanic, and I showed him Jesus Christ, and we both changed. We are trying so hard to work hard to have a great family, but we can't go out and show our crosses because we can be killed because people here don't respect it. And the whole the world don't respect.
I'm so sorry. Where are you from again?
Luxembourg.
Oh, yes. I'm so sorry.
I just don't understand.
Okay. So where do we go from here? Because like all of a sudden my house, over the last 2 people I've spoken to, my whole house got like really cold all of a sudden. I don't know why. Yeah. But so how do we fix it, Spooky?
I just think like not everyone is bad. But
correct. Not everybody's bad. We agree there. So how do we fix it?
I think we in school we should stop showing kids that you can be trans, because kids do everything what adults do. If you show a kid you can be a dog, they are gonna try to be a dog. So if you say kids can be
to go down that road of transitioning.
Yeah, but
was it friends or family or somebody else?
I had some friends. I was in a group of friends. They were all bisexual and LGBT community, because I wasn't in a school just of girls. So every one of them were, LGBT. And I was brainwashed because they always told me I couldn't be friends with them if I wasn't in LGBT community. And that's not good, because we all should respect everyone. If I'm a Christian, you should respect me. If you're satanic, okay, I respect you, but I respect you.
What does that mean, satanic? You said your boyfriend was satanic until he picked up the Bible as well?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
He always told me he believed on himself and not God, because he didn't believe God would exist and it was bad. But then people will tell him, oh, God will force you to believe in him, but God never forced you. God gave you the free will to be with him, and if you don't want, you don't go. And I showed him
what
that.
made you pick up the Bible and get off the track that you were on? What made you pick up the Bible?
One day I was so brainwashed. One day I was sleeping and I had a dream of God telling me that I should repent or it's too late. And the next day in the morning, I read the Bible, I opened the Bible, and there was a beautiful message saying everything where I think is going to be bad, I'm just going to be okay. Because I always did self-harm every day. I tried to kill myself because I wasn't good. And now I don't do it anymore because of God. And God changed my life.
That's an amazing story. And would your boyfriend say the same, that God changed his life as well?
Yes, we both go to church now. We pray. We go out every day and we pray every day so we can be good and have a good family, a Christian family.
That's amazing, Spooky. I don't know why you came up and shared your story, but I'm grateful that you did.
I just want people to know that God is good. God is gonna make you all feel good. and I hope everyone change their mind and go to God, because people hear what other people say, it's bad, but it isn't. It's gonna change your life. I was a depressive person, I didn't have friends, and now I have amazing people in my life, and everything changed.
Well, I appreciate you, Spooky. Thank
you.
Cosby, what brings you up, Cosby?
I wanted to tell those who are triggered by the George Floyd response, keep making that person your god, because it's fun to
Well, I
watch.
think that's a great message when my new friend Spooky is saying everybody should find God, and you're saying to make Saint George Floyd their god.
No, those who are going to find Christ will find Christ willingly.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Great. All right, so
I
you're
wanted
on the
to
same page as my new friend. Okay, great.
yes, I wanted to say there was a mural someone painted for Saint George Floyd that got struck by lightning. So even God doesn't like George.
What are you laughing at, Triple? Go ahead, Triple.
What are you laughing at down there?
Listen, that's God's work, sir. He's saying that there was a mural of St. George Floyd and lightning struck that motherfucker.
You got churches that lightning
what
never
is the
struck. That
commandment?
don't mean
Make
it
no
don't
other
like the
gods
church. I'm just
before
saying,
me?
come on.
Well, somebody in that church did something wrong then.
Well, my
Yeah.
thing is this. I came up because I seen the two pictures.
All right.
And what I try to explain even to my kids about the George Floyd thing is that I'm from the era when Rodney King got beat up and we riot. And
Yeah, but to compare him to Rodney King is, I don't think
no,
that.
no. I'm not comparing them. No.
Okay,
no.
go ahead.
What I'm saying is that I've seen 3 generations of riots. I talked to my father, and he was talking about when he rioted during 1968.
And the dumbest one was George Floyd.
And then I was out the riots when it happened. But get to what I'm saying is that black people, to me, don't. When something happened, they don't riot. They riot when they don't see justice.
Are you fucking crazy?
We know.
There are people in
Yes.
this country that look for any reason to loot. Whether it's Trump winning the election, George Floyd, Trump getting sworn in, it was raining 4 days in a row. Like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Well, my
People
thing is
look
this:
for
is
a
that
reason
hold
to
on.
loot.
Okay, all right. Let me get the fuck out of here with the bullshit. But let me show you that each one of these cases that you look at, when they happen and everybody see it, the riot didn't pop off then. The riots popped off when it came to justice. We know Charlie Kirk was going to get justice. Come on now, we knew he was going to get justice, and that's the difference is
instantly after the videos were released of George
Floyd. Floyd's the cop didn't get arrested till a month later on George Floyd.
Oh, somebody said 5
He
days.
didn't get charged.
So you guys get to get the same talking points because there was somebody in here that said that the riots did not start for. I'm sorry. He said that they started right away and ended after 5 days when he was arrested. Now you're telling me that they went on for a month until he was arrested.
That was the whole thing. Was they didn't charge him from the door. We watched him murdered live. And don't get me wrong, my thing is on the low. I don't really care.
He was a terrible person.
So my thing is, I really don't care because everybody get alive every day in America. We know the numbers. Now it's what the media want to pick up and put out there that makes us jump at different stuff that happens. So it's just like Charlie Kirk. We know Charlie Kirk got unalive, but we watched it live. Just like Floyd, we watched it live. So what about the lady that actually her and her husband got unalive? Media said, yo, we ain't putting that out there. But if they would have, we probably been up here talking about that heavy. So my thing is people get unalive every day. We always look for something to go against each other with. So when it came to Floyd, we split. Oh yeah. When it came to Rodney King, we split. No, he didn't do it. Oh, he didn't do it. We always split. It's going to happen because everybody's looking for a reason to split. So Charlie Kirk, we split. Now
But hold on.
Yes.
Listen, I let you go for a while there.
Yes, you did.
I'm just telling you, it is mind blowing to me the amount of black people that have come up here and are unaware that more white people die from police officers every year.
Yes.
How is that possible?
Because that's what I'm trying to explain. When y'all get unalived by police or whatever, y'all get justice. We don't. You can watch us.
Inaccurate. That's
You go. That's
inaccurate.
no. You better check the
That's
stats on that.
inaccurate. That's
You
inaccurate.
better check the stats. That a lot
give
of
me your
these
stats. Give me your fucking stats that you have. Go
You
ahead.
ain't gotta come on now. You gotta curse me. We
Don't
good.
be sensitive. Don't be sensitive. Go ahead.
Yeah, oh, okay,
You're telling me
my
you're
bad.
telling
I
me
don't do the
officers
cursing and
who
stuff, but
arrest
my thing
African
is
Americans get
Hold
away
on.
with more
Give me the
bullshit than
stats. Give me the stats.
Now, who
that's
get
bullshit.
away?
That's bullshit, bro.
You said we get away with
You
more
and your
bullshit.
feelings about that. You're telling me
Did
white
you just say
officers-
we get away with more bullshit?
I'm telling you.
Wait,
Hold
Cosby,
up.
what the fuck are you
Hold up.
saying?
Cosby, you
Nah, he got me.
watch
He got
us
me
get
on that stuff.
unalived on TV live, and nobody go to jail for it. You don't watch it. I can't name one cop that we've seen live kill a person, even if it was in the wrong, and they say it was in the wrong, and they pay these people $7 million,
What are you
$8
talking
million
about?
because it was
We've
wrong,
seen
and the cop don't
multiple.
get charged. What are you talking about? We watched this.
What about the guy in Wisconsin that got shot and they had a helicopter over him and he went to go reach for something? They said they found a knife. He got shot live on TV. Those cops weren't charged.
You know how many we can name against that one?
You keep deflecting.
I was
No,
gonna
I'm not
say something, but he
deflecting.
interrupted
I'm just
me.
saying that.
It jumped out of my mind.
I'm not saying that everyone happened, but the majority. When we go
You
by
said
numbers,
name one,
I said,
which would imply
I
every
said name one.
single one.
Like y'all
I
getting
ain't
mad
say
for
name
cops
one,
doing
but
their job.
if you want to name one, we can. But we watch it. We know what goes on, and these people end up millionaires.
Watch though.
And they end up millionaires because they know they was in the wrong, but they like, we can't hold the cop accountable for this, but we'll give you some millions because we know we was wrong. But
all right, what the hell was your name again? I'm so sorry. Triple. Let's just be 100% honest. If dozens of times throughout the year or once or twice a month, we would see a video of a cop going up and just opening fire on a black person, I would subscribe to the theory that black men are targeted by police. The problem I have is I've been pulled over dozens of times for speeding, for the tint on my car, etc., etc. Not once, whenever the cop said, put down your window, did I say, you know what, fuck him. Or give me your license and registration. I didn't take off running. That's where I have a problem.
Yes.
Well, you got to remember
African Americans, they're not saying yes sir, no sir when they're getting pulled over. They're
Now, there
saying,
are white
I have
people
my
who
rights.
stop running, don't get me wrong.
You
And
know
those are the
how
cops.
scared we be. We get what? Listen. Hold on.
Yeah,
First of all,
dude.
I'm from
Hilarious.
New York City. They've been unaliving us
And
for
I'm
a
from
long
Rhode
time.
Island.
Okay,
What
so,
is it?
Hello.
Hold on.
All right,
Donna?
hold on. Let me get Dina.
Dina.
And Dina's been patient. Dina, where are you from?
Hi, I'm East African, and
That's amazing. We're very okay. And what brings you up?
because I support Trump, so I have to say something. Maybe there is many things that I would like to people notice. I like Trump for a very reason. I just want people to realize Trump never did damage. On the other hand, the Democrats, they did a lot of damage in Middle East. They did a lot of damage in my country. And first they damage the countries and they call refugees. They create refugees themselves. Trump didn't do any crime. I don't see, tell me if when he was governor, he went some country, he bombed some countries. No. But during the Obama time, Obama destroyed 3 countries in his time. Let me tell you one thing. I'm African, okay? Obama put a lot of sanctions in my country, not Trump. Trump says, go to your country, build your country. There shouldn't be refugees. We should build our country. We have to stay by our feet. That's what we need, somebody tells us. Not somebody create us war and call us as refugees. They say, we want...
Dina, I appreciate you, baby. I'm done with this live. Listen, I don't know what set that Mexican dude off, and I'm not gonna lie, spooky kind of like I'm gonna have to check around the house. Regardless, follow this account. I will be back later on tonight at some point. I love you all.